Here with Concordia head women's soccer coach Greg Henson after a 5-1 win over Briar Cliff in the GPAC quarterfinals here at Bulldog Stadium. Got down early. What did your team show you to be able to come back from that and really win it convincingly again?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we just did the same thing on Saturday, so hopefully this isn't a trend moving forward. But, I thought we came out with a lot of energy. It's one of the big things that we stressed in the locker room before the game in the last 2 days leading up to this one was to make sure we came out and had a good start because, we hadn't done that the last time we played Briar Cliff or in our last game on Saturday. And I thought we really did. I thought we came out and really established ourselves early and had a lot of the possession and some dangerous opportunities early on, and then unfortunately, soccer's a game of momentum, and the momentum changed, and we kind of got pinned in our own end and just made a couple bad decisions on clearances or opportunities to clear, and let them sit around, and they scored a nice goal, and all of a sudden you find yourself down 1-0, and I'm not even sure the time, maybe 30 minutes in to go in the first half, and it's really just a matter for us of just settling in and continuing to play and not hit the panic button. And there's a lot of time on the clock, and just to continue to play. We know the goals are going to come if we continue to do the things that have made us successful. Off the corner kicks, we were dangerous on those tonight. I think we had one headed off the line before Jess's went in. Great ball in from Janelle and a great finish that levels the score. And then, from there, it's just a matter of continuing to press and get the opportunities that we got.
And during the 6-game win streak, now you've scored 25 goals, and this team now is the second most goals of any team in program history. How surprised are you? When you think back to the beginning of the season and where this team is at from that perspective.
Yeah, I knew we had a couple, dangerous goal scorers coming in Sammy Birmingham and Rachel Bowen, and they were going to really add some firepower for us. And Jessica Skirston, who's second on the team in goals, I believe, with like 10 or so now, playing in the midfield. She doesn't get quite as many looks, but she's still a focal point. Other teams are looking to make sure they take care of her, and we got a bunch of other weapons as well with Esther and Dieter and McCoy. So I knew we had the weapons going forward to score goals. And really the concern for us in preseason camp was defending and making sure that we were able to keep teams off the board, and we've done a nice job of that in our back four. And Chrissy and Gold done a great job in shutting other teams down. So, even in these games where you fall behind, it's not a great concern. You just got to make sure we don't dig ourselves too big of a hole that we can't climb out of. So, the focus going in on Saturday is going to be is to clean up some things in the midfield defending, to make sure that we're organized a little bit better in the middle of the park, and then continue to get the ball on the floor and knock it and look to find opportunities and finish those.
Now you'll be going to Fremont. Midland happens to be the last team that was able to beat you. What kind of effort is it going to take to win a game like that on the road?
Yeah, Midland's a good team, and they got a couple of really dangerous players of their own that we have to contain better. I think the first time around, I think we did a good job with their stars and kind of dealing with them. And it's the supporting cast that was what beat us in the first go-around. We're a much better team right now. I told the ladies after the game today, we're a better team today than we were the last time we faced them. And we got a lot of confidence and a lot of momentum going into it. And so, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a 90-minute grind against two good teams facing off. And we'll do everything we can to put ourselves to be in a position to come out on the right end of that.